Hello, freshmen. Here is the classwork that occurred on Thursday, January 13th. This screen was displayed as students entered the room for bell work. Have you turned in your yellow programming sheet? This is considered a completion grade. We are going to the counselor on Friday, January 14th, so students can record their programming, their course selection request with their counselor. For the bell work, students were instructed to take out 10 3x5 white cards, 10 3x5 white cards to begin their vocabulary assignment. Their vocabulary assignment includes the packet that they received for their vocabulary words and using the first 10 words from the vocabulary packet, they were to first, on the line side of the card, number 1 to 10 in the upper left. Second, on the line side of the card, which is the front, center the vocabulary word. And finally, flip the card over and on the back, the blank side, write the definition. This was the bell work assignment to introduce students to the vocabulary work. Okay, so the very first activity completed in class was the vocabulary cards 1 through 10. If you note, number 4 is added from the bell work. 1, 2, and 3 students can complete without the teacher. 4, the teacher provided a model. Okay, so a model of the vocabulary word. So for example, the teacher's model for number 5, vocabulary word 5, in the upper corner, left corner, there was a number 5 on the front. The word aspire was written on the front. On the back, the definition, have an ambitious plan of a lofty goal. That was the definition written on the back. Now, the front needs to include an illustration to to depict what does this word mean. If you had to recall a word, a picture to help you remember the word, what picture would you sketch? And so they had to sketch this. So the picture must be in color. And what Miss Hightower's model, Aspire, she drew a picture of a stick figure running across the race line of a 50-mile race. That's a lofty goal. So if I were to recall the picture, the stick figure running across the goal line of a 50-mile race, I would remember the word aspire, meaning this is a really ambitious plan. Now the picture cannot have any words, okay? It can only have images and symbols only. So Ms. Hightower will check the vocabulary cards Friday, January 14th, while students are meeting with their counselor. Here is the success checklist. Are the cards completed on 3x5 cards? So it must be size 3x5. Are the 10 cards white? They can't be colored cards for this. Is there a number in the upper left for each of the 10 cards? Is the vocabulary word written in the center of the vocabulary card? Is there an image to illustrate the meaning on the front of the card? And finally, is there a definition written on the back of the card? Upcoming due dates. Friday, we will report to class, and immediately Ms. Hightower will escort the class to room 341 to meet with their course programming counselor. Yellow sheets should have already been turned in to the teacher. Binder. Ms. Hightower will complete a binder check for Friday. In the binder, as soon as students open the binder, there should be nothing in the pockets except the 10 vocabulary cards. The syllabus should be right up front, 5 sections clearly labeled. And then for each of the sections, in the writing section, the quote assignment should be up top. In the literature section, the Romeo and Juliet anticipation guide handout should be there. In the notes section, 16 frames should be there. There's nothing in vocabulary at this time In the reference sheet section, book love list, vocabulary packet, and the reading fluency handout. All right, there's also your book check is due Friday. Book check number 1. And the Romeo and Juliet response will be written in class Tuesday after our 3-day break. We ended the class sharing books. Ms. Hightower shared books from her book love list, but she also spoke about reading fluency. Students will be introduced to reading fluency so that they can learn to optimize their silent reading. Students in a 9th grade advanced class should be reading on a college level already, and they probably have been for several years. However, Ms. Hightower will use a 10th grade words per minute standard to monitor to pace to set the standard for a 9th grade advanced English class. So students in 9th grade advanced English should be reading 224 words per minute. We discussed this. Finally, Ms. Hightower shared with the class a strategy the world's fastest reader uses, and Ms. Hightower will continue to discuss this further. This is the coursework that was completed in class today. If you have any questions, please send Ms. Hightower an email in Canvas. Have a great day.